その間、鍵穴に目を近づけるのはいけないことでしょうか。Nice!
Alright, One Piece chapter 1129. The cover page shows Yamato still on the pilgrimage. Big chillin' on Komachiyo. You got my baby girl Shinobu. And she's giving Tama a ninja lesson. It seems that they're located somewhere in the village hidden in the Amagasa. You see what I did there? For all you Naruto fans. Okay, the chapter starts off by showing some villagers freaking the hell out. The sun god is pissed. Bro is big mad. The Straw Hats came through and wrecked his whole fucking life, man. Including his pets, which you see slumped over right here on the floor. Hey, but that's not the Straw Hats' fault. These guys ran up on them first. Let's be real. Now, as the Straw Hats are doing the dash, they realize that the whole town is shaking. But don't mind this panel of a giant pussy jumping over the town.
Language!
Honestly, if you look really closely, you can see Tweety Bird in the clouds.
I thought I tore a pooty tap. I did.
You're so dumb!
But I love how Luffy acknowledges the craftsmanship of the sun god, and he tells the whole crew to try not to destroy the town or like any of his hard work. He realizes like this giant put in a lot of hard work for this shit. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, bro, you're gonna fuck up the most shit up in the whole crew, bro. Like, if anybody's gonna fuck shit up, it's gonna be you, dog. What are you fucking talking about? Like, he's gonna be the first person to fuck shit up. He's gonna be the last person to fuck shit up. I wouldn't be surprised if he destroys that whole fucking town. But like, check this panel out of the sun god chasing them. With this panel right here, you truly see the scale of the sun god in comparison to Iscat and the other Straw Hats, and compared to like Big Stein Castle. But as they're fleeing, Nami tells them that they should follow the blueprints that she found last chapter. She's like, hey yo guys, we gotta get the fuck up out of here, man. But she points to the mirror door that Luffy ran into. She also realizes that the clouds are just strung up balls of cotton. The whole place is just a fucking box-shaped room surrounded by mirrors, basically. This is when the sun god mocks them for believing that the blueprints show everything about this realm. And I love how he calls it a realm. It makes you wonder, what other realms are there? 9 realms, baby, let's go. The sun god tells him that this room acts as a detention center. Sanji and Zoro notice that this guy is talking like a samurai of some sort. Now this motherfucker whips out his staff. Turns out it's also a net. And then he takes a swipe at them, but Iscat and the others break free. Now the whole time the sun god's been chasing these guys, he's been talking to Iscat. He's been like,
yo bro, why the fuck you helping these guys for, man?
Now as Iscat runs off, the sun god is like,
good. You guys are headed to the domain of the mighty ear god, bitches.
A couple of the townfolk are like, yeah, about that great sun god. Yeah, those guys fucking cooked that rabbit, yo.
Wait, you're telling me these motherfuckers ate my bunny, dog?
And that's when this giant fucking creep goes into this whole spiel about how everything's turning out in his favor. The grand tale unfolding in his glorious garden. Blah, blah, fucking blah, 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 bro. Okay? It's like, you wonder why Iscat is helping them out. Pretty sure everybody in this little realm doesn't like you, bro. That's probably why Iscat is aiding the Straw Hats. Because probably nobody likes you, dog. Tyrannical bitch. But seriously, he's being a real tyrant. He's calling them, like, he calls everybody his living dolls. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Picking up people and dressing them and undressing them and putting them in little clothes and shit, bro. Who the fuck you think you are, guy?
I'm not your guy, buddy. He's not your buddy, friend. I'm not your friend, guy.
Even the townfolk try to capitalize on this opportunity to flee. Now that everything's chaotic, they're like, hey, let's get the fuck up out of here too. The sun god is standing there talking shit. He's like,
Haruden may recognize you, but I don't, bro. You little sandal-wearing bitch.
And the real sun god appears out of nowhere. He's like, hey, yo, bro, stop talking about my boy like that, bro, before I hit you with this fucking lethal green star. And that's what he does. He fucking explodes that guy. Nah, I'm just kidding. He doesn't. I wish. I really wish though. When I first read that, I was like, did he just shoot at this guy? Is he the first person to shoot at him? Turns out he shoots at the mirror wall because he wants to create a giant hole in it. Turns out the lethal green star does some damage, but it doesn't destroy it completely. So Luffy's like, hey yo, you know what? I got this, bro. Hold my meat. Wow. That didn't sound right. That did not pause on that shit. That did not sound right whatsoever. It was gonna be like a hold my beer, but then Luffy doesn't drink beer. So what does he like? He likes meat. So, but anywho, the Sun God is enjoying all this shit. You know, he's enjoying the whole scenario. But this is where he shocks the Straw Hats, because he ends up naming all of them as well. He calls them each by their fucking first names, guys. He knows them.
Luffy Tasso, Zoro Tasso, Big Booby Tasso, Coward Tasso, Simpy Wimpy Tasso, like, you know, fucking useless reindeer Tasso.
And everybody's like, what the fuck does Tasso mean, bro? I'm thinking it's more like a dialect thing. This is like an Albaf thing, you know what I mean? Like how the Tontadas had their language. Ooh, Kusalando! As he calls them all by their first name, they're all like, what? And it's right there where Luffy fires off a Gear 4th Gum. Before we get back to that, we see Nami talking to Usopp, and she's like,
hey, little bro, Usopp.
yo, what's up, Nami?
Hypothetically speaking, if a natural disaster were to happen, we wouldn't be blamed for it, right?
No, why? That's why they're called natural disasters. That's a stupid question, Nami. Wait, Nami?
Nami, what are you planning? Nami.
I'm about to cook this goofy ass boy, yo.
And Sanji's right there being Sanji, old simpity wimpity. We see a flashback of what happened to the Straw Hats, and it appears that the Straw Hats went through a place called the Sleeping Mist Belt, and the giant crow Mugen picked them up and took them to this sun god fellow. And it appears that this guy, right from the get-go, recognized the Straw Hat. Turns out he wasn't too happy about Harudun's choice to align with the Straw Hats and join the Grand Fleet. My man's is big mad that giants have to serve under little itty-bitty humans. We see a panel of bro just creepily holding Nami and Luffy, and he's like, ooh, score, I got me a Nami. That's my queen right there. It turns out even he loves Nami. I mean, we all do. But he hits them with some old sleepy time mist. But don't worry, you guys. This man does get a taste of some epic retribution. Nami ends up hitting him with a fucking thunderbolt straight from Skypiea itself.
Guess who's back? Back again. It's Mata Ethicano, the creme de la creme.
Holy shit, when I read this, I lost my mind. I was like, oh! Nami is zapping everybody in this arc, bro. 3-Day, if you're watching this shit, you might be right. This might be a Nami arc. This might be a Nami-centric arc. Like, for real, she's coming in clutch. She's zapping everybody like Pikachu, dog. But anyway, Luffy destroys the mirror wall with a Kong gun. And we see what's on the other side. Turns out, it's the motherfucking subscribe button. Grand Line Bound, let's go!
You're gonna fuck up the most shit up in the whole crew, bro. Touch me.